Yo! Video games.
Just circle. Circle?
Do circle.
There you go. There you
I did
go.
Somebody just challenged
Yeah, you can't
us.
get back out either. So you just got. You can close. You want to close the app. It's up to you if you want to.
Get rid of Astro's favorite player.
Oh my God, Kenny! What in the world?
I just want to get out of this game.
Oh wow! You just did the most extreme other thing to get out of the game. There you go. Oh, and you.
Because I don't have any of my other games. Okay, good.
Yeah.
We currently have a player on a winning
Okay, there you go.
Did you
That's what I
just start
do.
installing God of War?
What?
Did you just start installing God of War?
I don't know.
He sure did.
I just do what I do in my thing. Like if I want to leave, I just go to another
Just start
game and
pushing,
go back.
You're pushing a bunch of buttons.
No.
Hey Max, you should play God of War right now because it's already been installed in your system.
Alright, I mean, it was on there already.
Yeah, it was on there,
Yeah,
This is still my system.
You beat that, right? Like, did you?
Yeah.
You didn't 100% it or nothing.
No, I haven't played it since we did it.
You're not,
There's still so much to fucking do.
you're not insane.
There's so much to do. And it's
There's
so
a lot
much
to
fun.
there's a lot to do.
Yeah, and it's so much fun.
There's other games I want to play right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Which one is it?
No. Can they see?
EU39.
Yeah, there's so much to do in that game. And here's the thing. Here's the thing that that's motivating me to keep going is the fact that so I get spoiler turn.
Damn, Sancho, thanks for the 5,000 bits. Our notifications are whack today. Thank you, dude.
Oh, Twitch is probably off.
Thank you, everybody that's been subbing. Our notifications are fucked.
Get wrecked. Here's the thing that's been like irking me and motivating me to continue playing because I want to know what's going on with that, and I'm hoping that they'll actually explain it some time down the road. When you go into, I think it was the dwarves' sewer area, Freya talks to you about some of like the history with Kratos' wife, and she begs the question. Did Faye actually even love Kratos, or was she just doing it because it was prophecy? Did she use him to create a kid so that he would set him up to be the fighter for Ragnarok, or did she actually care for the guy? And that's the question that's really up there. And if you go into the side quest, he's out there trying to find out more about Faye and what her role is in this whole thing. Was she really just a warrior trying to, finish her prediction for Ragnarok, or is she just literally just
That's like some Dune shit.
maybe? I mean, it's crazy. I think it's very interesting that's a plot twist in there that she's just using him, and that's the whole point of that whole dynamic between those two. I think that's like really crazy because all the Giants are all about predictions and prophecies and painting shit all over that. So she's one of them too. So it's like, damn, did she even care? Like,
It's sort of understood that she knew the actual prophecy,
Yes,
not the one that they made up.
Yeah,
Because that's the story, is that they made up the prophecy to fool Odin.
Yeah, I think it was Surtur that came up with a prophecy or something like that, and he told Freya the real version. So Freya actually knew the real version of the prophecy, and it's like, it's kind of crazy about how that turns out. And another thing is the fact that, well, if that was the case, I wonder what would happen if they found the real Tyr. If they found the real Tyr, would she have done that same thing with him? It's like, okay, here, have this baby. So now you have to fight because now this kid is getting all his into these realm shits like that. And he's being in trouble. So now, how do we keep that kid away? Well,
Sancho, thanks, man.
the only way Tyr would have probably been involved in fighting is the same way Kratos was, because Kratos is the same way. He doesn't want to fight. He doesn't even care. He's just like, dude, I just want to live my life. I just want to live in a cabin.
What was with the crazy fish chicks underwater? Why were they lying?
They weren't.
They were just telling.
They already knew, so they got the prophecy from somebody else.
I think the whole point of the Weird Sisters, I know they're not called the Weird Sisters, but that's what the Weird
That's pretty much
Sisters.
what
That's what the Weird Sisters are based off of Shakespeare. Was that like they're basically saying like fate isn't set, but it's very easy to predict.
And you guys are super predictable. Yeah. And this is the reason why.
The Norns, thank you.
Norns, yeah.
And chat, I said spoilers way early, so if you didn't listen, oh well. But yeah, They were just basically telling them that you guys are so predictable on your actions that this is why it's predicted. It's because like everyone knows what you're gonna do.
Like the Normans are just saying like you're just fall like everything's like
So they basically insulted them, like
more or less.
Yeah, like they basically insulted them and said like, yeah, you guys are that predictable. And so again, that's the whole Minority Report. It's like, oh well, if I know my future, then I know exactly how to stop my future from happening. And in a sense, they kind of did, because Kratos didn't go the route of himself getting killed because that was what was prophesized. And he basically stopped the whole prophecy from happening as far as he's concerned. And so I guess there was another prophecy where he was alive and, you know, like they got...
Well, I mean, the whole point is that, like...
So that's another weird...
At the very end of the game, they literally show you that there is a legit prophecy, right?
Right.
It is real because
There's a fake prophecy and a real prophecy.
The fake one and the real one, but the real one comes from the same people that give him his prophecy in the end, like the very ending one, which is what his future way down the line.
Right.
And that's the one where it's like, oh, that's the actual, like, the real ending of the game is this.
Right,
is that like, oh god, this is Kratos' future. Like that's he finally gets his comeuppance.
Yeah.
Death could have me when it burns me.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. That quote, yes. Freaking great. Dude, Kratos says a lot of wise things in the game. Not just Ragnarok, but in the early 2018 ones as well, man. I love the development of the character, and it's rare when a company
Because he's like not just fighting, like this.
he's not a rage monster, and the development of the character is so cool because you can tell that the studio had no idea that they were gonna go that route when they made Kratos way back in the screamy Olympian
2005.
Yeah, 2005 Kratos. They didn't know they were gonna go.
Hell no! Like I said, it was just David Jaffe's like fucking.
Somebody came up with an idea. Oh,
man fantasy. Male empowerment fantasy.
And I think they completed what they needed to do at the final God of War, and then they said, you know what? How do we make this character better? What do we do?
Here's a good question for you. Do you think Sony, as a company, would ever allow Santa Monica to kill Kratos off, like actually kill him?
Absolutely. I think that character pretty much has told his own story. I feel like this character, it's like Drake. I feel like he's like Drake at this point.
Right, but Drake didn't die though.
No, he didn't. But his story is
the
open.
window was open there.
Sure. I think it's a fitting end.
It is a fitting end, but I feel like studios get really like gun shy about you want us to murder our main character.
So here's the thing. If they do actually kill the character for obviously the story or whatever like that, just have a decent replacement that we can all resonate with. But I don't even think Loki would be it. He's fun. Loki's a lot of fun, but I don't think he would be it.
I think that's their next game. I think their next game is a Loki spin-off game.
You think so?
Yeah. It makes a lot of sense.
That's my follow-up question. Do you think they'd be okay with a God of War game not starring Kratos?
It probably won't be called God of War.
If they make a character that's cool as
cool as him, yes. If they get a replacement for him, I'm all for it.
Give it Anubis is not God of War, but Anubis character would be fucking awesome.
I mean, Kratos wasn't the God of War to start.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm calling it right now. So somebody had said that the devs said that look at Tyr's animations at the ending of it, and it gives a hint to what the next place he's gonna visit. And he's doing a lot of East Asian.
I heard something about
Sancho, thank you very much.
Doing a lot of
he's very enlightened.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of East Asian Buddhist poses and stuff like that. So I think it'll be Japan. I think it'll be like a lot of Japanese.
Could be.
Yeah, I think they're going straight to Japan next.
Could be India or Southeast Asia.
I don't think it'll be Japan because they have Ghost of Tsushima as a first-party game.
Right.
They already have their Japanese epic.
But Kratos going to Japanese things will be a totally different.
But even then, still.
Even if
It's
still,
double dipping a little too hard.
yeah.
It'll probably, if it's gonna be like Asian influence, they might not go to like the typical
God of
Japan,
Tsushima, yeah.
Japan or China. You
Yeah.
know, like maybe they'll go someplace different.
If that's not it, then it's definitely India. But that is literally what Tyr is doing. So it just makes sense.
I think everybody wants Egypt.
Yeah, everyone does.
Oh, yeah.
But
Egypt's got the coolest shit.
From what I'm seeing right now, they're not going that route.
But then I started thinking about it. It's like, fuck, man. Like, you pretty much lose this entire story.
I do that every time.
Yeah, of course.
You lose all of this. So it's like, what the hell is this? How the hell does this bitch get to Egypt? I mean,
Like, how does it end?
Mayan or Egypt would be.
yeah, how the hell does he stop from here like 2,000 years later or something?
Yeah,
Well, here's the thing: is that the explaining how he got from Olympus to here is like a weird thing because they said something about him fighting dogs or something like that, and then ending up on a boat and washing up ashore where Faye found him, and then that's where the story starts. So him getting from realm to realm, it still really isn't.
I mean, like story-wise, like not like how does he get there? Like, so Kratos essentially learns to be a father,
Yeah.
right? Learns how to be a father to his son at different ages.
Yes, I saw the Ankh as well. Yes. I
So
did.
what the fuck is there going to be the gimmick in the next one?
Exactly.
What is not just like, you know,
Grandfather.
Is he going to learn to be a grandfather?
Yeah.
Is he
Grandpa
going
Kratos.
to? Is he going to learn to be an artist?
Yeah,
is he
where
going to
does it
learn?
go?
Is he going to learn self-love? Like where are we getting in the emotional diatribe of the Kratos in the future once he's like
I'm gonna say it right
well-respected
now.
god?
I'm gonna say it right now. He starts a family with Freya. I think him and Freya are gonna be a thing. in this God of War.
Really?
Oh, Steve is shipping that.
Shipping it.
Oh my god.
100%. It's getting shipped.
No.
You guys have not.
No.
You guys have not played after the story and the dialogue between those two. They are flirting
They're
with each
fucking.
other.
No.
They are flirting
loves
with
that
each other.
shit.
They're flirting with each other. Oh, and they're gonna get it in 100%. Dude, they're flirting with each other. I'm telling you, Kratos is complimenting her. She's complimenting him. Fucking Mimir is noticing that shit, and he's saying, "Interesting." Like he's saying, it's happening.
So
It is
fascinating that
happening.
Steve is so
It
into
is happening. I'm telling you, bro.
Steve is so
I'm
fascinated
telling you,
with
bro.
like shipping main
I'm
characters.
telling you, it's already on the way,
He
bro.
loves
I'm
it.
not shipping it, bro. It is
Steve,
happening.
but you love it.
I'm telling you,
You
bro.
do love it.
That's great. Why not?
You do love it.
Why not?
Just admit that you love it.
I love it. That's absolutely true.
love it.
No,
There was a dynamic between those two in the first God of War in 2018. There was a dynamic between the two, and you saw it. You absolutely saw it. So when they started hinting it in this one, I'm like, oh, just go to town, bro.
Steve wants to get on a forum right now.
I want to see. I want to see him grab Freya and then hit square X, X circle, circle X, X circle, and I want to see the fucking boss fall on the ground. That's what I want to see.
What?
I need that to happen right there. I need that because it's going to happen. Dude, chat, they've already fucking hit it. They've already fucking hinted to it multiple times.
Oh.
Yes, they have. It's in the aftermath.
Bruh, that dude's wife's death is still fresh.
Yes, it is. And so is God, what's her name? Sif. Her husband's death was super fresh. And you know who was ready to go into town with her? Hiffle Staff and Harl's time for the
What is he talking about?
Dude, he was macking on her. He was macking on her, and her husband was freshly dead. I was like, bro, can you calm down? He was like, no, we need to have a diplomatic relationship between the Aesir and the Vandenheim right now. So you need to come into my realm, and we need to talk about it a lot. And they're the only two in that area in the camp after that shit is over. I'm like, damn, this man's trying
What
to
the
get in.
fuck?
This is post-game shit.
This is post-game. It's all post-game.
Steve's post-game shit.
He's ready. He's the pig that turned into a human. His
Phil
name.
Lamar.
No, not Phil Lamar. It wasn't. I thought it was Phil Lamar too, but not
his
Phil.
name is
not
so
Phil
weird.
Lamar.
Not Phil Lamar.
His name is super weird, so I don't know what the fuck his name
Yeah,
is.
Bimbo Schmidheim.
Jesus.
Yeah, Bimbo Schmidt hyphen
Hild Savini. Hild Savini.
Yeah, the guy who sounds like Phil Lamar.
Yes.
It isn't Phil Lamar.
Yeah. Phil Salvini, man, that man was macking hard, bro. He was trying to get. He's like, yeah, I'll take care of that kid of yours. Let me take you back to Vanaheim. We'll get some diplomatic stuff.
I can't even. I know, but here's the thing. Like, look, I know I'm I know I shouldn't get hit by it, but it's just hitting me
what
so
you're
much.
going through is normal. What you're going through is
like, right. Like if I was playing MKX, I would be like ashamed of myself right now.
The
but
emotions,
it's just like this is just jab.
The emotions you're going through. I've literally seen people that are extremely good at Street Fighter conveying the exact same emotions while playing this game.
It's making me sick.
It's making me sick. Yes, that's normal. You're going through absolutely normal stuff.
It'll pass.
It'll pass.
No.
Steve, you're on fire. It will pass.
Look at jump kick. There it is.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm ashamed of myself. I'm not mad at Simmons. I'm ashamed of myself. That's who I'm mad at.
You know what this is called, Kenny? Learning phase.
Yeah, I know.
So
but I'm ashamed. I'm not even mad at
This too
Simmons.
shall pass.
I'm literally ashamed of myself.
Who from Amir, Steve?
Who from Amir?
Who from Amir?
His girl. What are you talking about?
His girl.
Yes, the other Valkyrie. You guys
You know, I know he.
You guys pay attention?
Yeah, the guy, Valkyrie at the ending. She
Yes.
wanted to tell him a story.
Is that the one?
Yes.
Literally what I'm talking. Shut up.
You guys didn't even notice that the part where towards the end they're like, oh, let me borrow him for a little bit. She borrowed him for the whole night. What do you think they were doing that whole night?
Telling stories.
Telling stories? Are you sure about that?
You think he's
Did they have milk and cookies? While they were telling stories?
Steve. Okay, so
Are you sure about
here's
that?
the conclusion that I'm coming
Are
to.
you crazy?
Steve just wants to know if they fucking.
You
Steve
can tell
gets
exactly.
really into.
She wanted a little head, exactly.
Steve
She
really.
said, hey, she walked up to Kratos. She was like, hey, let me borrow that for a second.
Steve really
grabbed
gets
his
into
head.
this.
She's like, let me grab those horns. She was like, yes, I know what to do. You know he's working on his tongue the entire time. And like, he was writing stories with his mouth. You saw that at the beginning? He was like, yes, I got it. He was working out. He was working because he knew he's going to have to do something to make sure that she's ready for Ragnarok. And he was going downtown all day. And he was about that life. I'm telling you. There was no reason why she needed anything he could have said.
Not horny though.
Not horny at all. But there's anything that if there's anything that she needed to tell him, she could have said it in front of Kratos. But they could have told stories in front of him, but no, she was like, no, let me borrow him for the night. For the night.
I knew it. I was gonna do mine.
What conversation do you need to do the whole night with this man?
I am disgusted in my own self.
They had some relations.
Jesus Christ, Steve.
Bro, it's right there in the fucking story. It's there. They just don't want to show. It's like, please. It's right there. So, I mean, you can deny it, but you know it's there. And that's the thing, is that I pay attention to this stuff. This is what they...
See, looks at that horny shit.
Not at all. Not at all. They're in love, Max, please. They're just... You know.
Yeah, but that's not what's important to you.
Yeah, no, it is, actually, because I wanted to see the dynamic. And I also wanted to know...
The dynamic?
I also wanted to know, with all the magic that they know and that they can do in the story, they couldn't find a way to get Mimir to get his body back somehow? Like, all the fucking magic they got, it's like...
Can we talk about the fact that a fucking burger over here does like this fucking death-defying leap into the middle of the fucking air? And they're like, oh, there's a whole goddamn side quest to get him back, and then you get like, how did you survive that giant fall? I rolled.
Oh, you know what's what?
Right?
You know what?
But the best character in the fucking game, he doesn't get a side quest to come back. We had to have this fucking one-legged dog. Whoa, why can't we bring up? Well, because this technical thing that happened before, which is why we can't bring him back, and he has to actually be gone.
All right, Steve.
You talking about the dwarf?
Yes, Steve.
Okay, well...
The best character in the game, Steve.
Well, they literally explained that early on.
They do. That's something to say that they come up with a reason.
Yeah, they come up with early.
Some fiction.
They go some weird fiction why he can't come back. So the fucking burger and his 5 lines of dialogue. Yeah, so gotta make sure his dumbass comes back. So he has a big sword.
So the burger and his dumbass, the whole road comment. Somebody told me it was a nod to Elden Ring. It was an actual. That was
probably a nod. You know what?
It was a literal
Here's
nod.
the thing.
Sure,
I used to think it was Kratos and Freya, but it's literally Burger and Freya. Burger is in Freya's house, and she's like, "Oh, hey, it's Burger and Freya that are fucking."
Yeah, probably. With this.
Oh, at the end, Burger is in Freya's house cooking food, and she says, "Oh, hey, I'll be whatever." Like, it's Burger and Freya.
Sancho, thank you.
I thought it was
Save
Kratos
me.
and Freya. It's Burger and Freya. Listen to the dialogue that she had.
The Bjerger chat. Bjerger. That's what they're saying. Bjerger, not Burger.
Burger's better.
Burger. Burger and Freya.
Call him Burger. He's a guy who jumps off the boat when the two fucking dragons and birds are attacking them.
Unnecessarily.
Unnecessarily and just drops to his fucking death.
So
So you think.
It was just written that way because they're like, yeah, let's just do this.
Jesus Christ, he's a big fucking sword and a big dog. How much more specific can we get? Who's Burger? Fuck. No, if you don't know at this point, you didn't play the game.
Damn.
Get up, bitch.
Just saying it.
One punch.
Plus, that's plus.
Did I get chipped at that?
That's plus.
I know it's plus. I didn't attack.
No, you didn't.
No, I did not. Oh, please.
You got hit. You either
I
didn't attack or you stopped blocking.
Max, he does the same thing. He does the flip and then does this every time. So I blocked it. But I was blocking. There's no way I was going to attack it because Simmons does it every time.
You got hit.
I did not.
I did not.
I did not. I just like, okay, he's going to do the same thing. He does the safe kick into the thing.
That worked.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit ass.
That actually worked.
He's in the corner.
Yeah, but you did an EX to that. That's wild.
Oh, shit ass.
That's
Ouch.
insane.
He does it every fucking time. I know. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to wait. Here he goes. That's what I was doing.
Because even if you block, I still push you away enough so that
You push me away.
You can't like auto retaliate.
I want a burger now, so do I.
Bjerger.
Burger. But I want a burger. He just seemed like the most random character to be like, this is important, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and his
Like, you see-
stupid ass gets a side quest to bring his ass back, but the best character in the game, no.
Well, again, they explain it, so I guess it's fine.
Explain it.
It would be interesting to see, okay, well, where did his soul go? Well, his soul was split, and it's in areas that are just unreachable at this point.
I thought that was a setup for a quest line. No, it was an excuse so that we could have our fucking sad ending.
Well, at the end, he was like, yeah, if there's anything I could do, I would tell you.
Yeah.
And there was nothing he could do. It was like, okay, that's the end of that. I mean, the side quest was he's dead. That was the side quest.
Yeah.
The side quest was he's dead. That's it. All right. Well, there you go.
That's why they're ending the Norse trilogy, because they know, or the Norse duology, because they know they got rid of the best character. This plot line's over.
Yeah. But you know what? It brings a new plot line with Sindri, which is really cool. I want to see what happens with that.
He becomes the God of War.
Yeah. Right? Shut up, Bates.
Punish Sindri.
Max, you're right, man. Sindri probably had like the biggest arc in the game.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was kind of interesting to see the character.
At the end, he was a bitch the entire time, and at the end, he's like, I'm pissed.
Fuck you, fuck her, and fuck anybody else that's trying to like show me empathy and shit. Fuck everybody. I'm like, damn, Sindri. And just traveling through Vanaheim right now is so much fun. It's like, it's crazy, man.
Steve, you beat a game within a relative close proximity to its release date.
I know, it's wild, right?
It's like the first time in a very long time. I'm proud of you.
First time ever.
We all beat it like right around the same time, too.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
It's almost like I really enjoyed the game. It's wild.
See?
Now, I won't say that about Spider-Man or Final Fantasy, because I do enjoy those games too. It's just that something about Kratos and the adventure that he's going through motivates the fuck out of me in those games.
Good writing, good dialogue.
Good characters, good arts, good story, good music. Good
Doesn't matter.
fight,
He's gonna get jabbed until it works.
good combat. Like,
And
holy shit.
I'm not mad at you, so I'm mad at me. So don't get that. I'm mad at myself.
Did you platinum? I will never platinum a game. I can tell you that right now, Chad. I have no interest.
I think there was some game I platinum on accident.
An accident, yeah.
It was already 4.
Jeez.
Something like that.
Oh, that's a trophy. Oh, no, right.
Trophy platinum or
Yeah, trophy of the time.
I don't know. Fuck it.
Yeah, no. I just never had
Sancho, thank you again, dude.
a desire to to show off to people. Yes, I played this game all of everything, of every inch and cranny. I played this game. Like that doesn't tickle my balls. Yeah, I'll platinum GTA Online. That's what I'll do.
Whoops.
How have you not platinum that game?
Because there's a lot to do, and a lot to do in that fucking city.
Oh yeah, that time I fucked up. That time I knew. I got thirsty on that one.
Yeah, Kimberly.
Steve, you have no balls though. But that's what you were saying that last night there, Base, when you were slobbering all over him.
Damn.
Yeah, you didn't say that.
That was Base?
I'm so glad Steve is not horny.
I'm not horny at all. I mean, Base was
Steve
horny.
is the
He was
horniest,
just
no
slobbering
horny.
all over it. I'm just saying.
The horniest, no horny. I'm just saying.
Why is your chat so horny, Steve?
That's them, dude. I'm trying to get them off of that. This is frightening. Ooh, who's gonna get it?
Me.
Yeah.
Can't just do it.
I knew he was gonna do it, but then he just did it after.
Why
I
isn't
did
Sean in this game? Because Luke.
First to 5 after this, Steve,
Let's go.
and then we'll call it.
Let's get it.
it. I didn't know.
It's already pretty late.
Yeah.
We have to talk about Avatar.
Yeah.
I might order some. I might. Just hold on a
Nope,
second.
okay.
Boink.
Here comes boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Okay, he didn't do it twice. He did it once, changing things up a little bit. Why does Ryu burn out so much? I'm just blocking.
Yeah, because
he's getting burned out.
Because he's bullying you with the lights, and you're getting hit. So you have to hit him with lights too. That's why I said stay above him. Because he'll just keep doing that.
Yeah. Oh, it does drain my
Yo,
shit.
Fever, thanks for the prime, dude.
And yes,
It's a way for the game to tell you to stop throwing. You have to be offensive. This game is very big on being offensive.
You know what else is going to be big on being offensive? Tekken 8.
I hope so.
That's what he said he wanted.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
Dude, there's people that actually thought Tekken 8 was going to be 2D. That they had to actually say Tekken is a 3D game. There were so many people actually.
Steve, it's not weird because I've been in a situation where people don't see something or they just assume that it's gone forever.
There was videos of people literally saying that though. There's videos of people like, yeah, this game is going to be.
Don't they seem funny now?
That's wild to me, dude. I'm like, you really thought that?
Oh, Jesus.
This is the weirdest fucking thing, man. Look at this angle right here. You can tell it's a 2D game.
Aggressive.
I was like, what?
Who thought it was 2D?
A lot.
A lot.
Because they never saw sidestepping. People just assume there's no sidestepping anymore.
Bro, there's been like one trailer. Come on.
It was wild.
Jab, kick. Okay.
What were they expecting?
It was just wild to me. I've never seen that before. I've never seen. It's not stupidity. It's just like raw ignorance of this of understanding something.
I mean, or just warring for nothing.
Yeah, just like build and that's why I said when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, people are just bored. And they're looking.
People are
bored and they're just looking for things to be like upset about. I mean,
How am I getting?
but that was like the cringiest thing to be like, angry about. It's like, wow.
Boom.
Whoa. Damn. Did so much damage. Those throws do so much damage.
There you go.
Even change? Oh, I have to change. That's it.
Going again?
Yeah, I have to switch them down.
Tekken 8 will be 5D chess.
We currently
Okay,
have
I'm back.
a player
Okay.
on a winning streak.
All right, first to five.
Oh, there we go.
First to five.
Let's go. When's this beta end?
Tomorrow
Sunday.
night. Tomorrow night around midnight.
Yeah. Sunday night.
And then all you FGC people go into fucking mourning.
Yep. We go into our somber period called the dark times.
Yeah, right.
Back to Street Fighter 5.
Some things get sad again.
You need to come back to, Steve? Blackout.
I'm gonna try out DNF Duel. See how much fun that game is.
Come back to Blackout. We got a dub the other day.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Who Go to Rumbleverse, Simmons.
No.
There you go.
Oh, well, when there's quads.
You should have played teams or triples.
Have triples?
Well, they it was only for a limited time.
Oh. Back to Crisis Core. No! No.
A lot of people are talking about Armored Core. Or is it Crisis Core?
Armored Core 6 is the one that was at the Game Awards.
Armored Core is the new FromSoft game.
Apparently not a Soulsborne at all.
Not, yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, to be honest, it's kind of surprising.
People are going to be in for a rude fucking awakening when they get that game.
Oh my god, really?
I don't get why it's not working.
There's like 5 fucking Armored Core people who are super excited about that.
Oh, if I went for crazy shit, I deserve this.
That's as wild as shit.
I had a round to work with.
Yeah, it did. Sancho again. Thank you, dude.
So it's not Souls in Space? Nope! It is nitty gritty, custom mech building, mission based action.
Good call.
Primarily about shooting.
I don't know what's going on. It's not working.
Every square inch nut and bolt of that mech can be customized, and that is what you will be doing. You are not in whatever Dark Souls land is called. And Law Nor End. You are not in Law Nor Andor anymore.
You from Godhand.
Whoa! Oh, that's right. Overheads are safe in this one, and usually completely safe.
You are in
Not
Armored
plus, so just
Core.
neutral, aren't they?
There's neutral, yeah.